Please go ahead. Prof, can you hear me?
Can I do so? Maybe somebody. Yeah, yes, I can hear you now. Yes?
Yes, you can do so, please, kindly.
Okay. Youth seed for the youth of Africa. If Africa is eclipsed by a dark continent, the sun to beam humankind's oasis of civilization is a swarming rays of youth. Some say Africa's youth is unschooled, restless, boisterous, uncouth, high voltage. However, young people are the eternal reservoir for nourishing Africa's modernity. If the continent and our youth fail to enact a symbiotically binding social contract, we have entombed Africa alive. How many generations must we miscarry before we can procreate seminal life? In traditional Africa, when fire died from the earth, a child was sent to her neighbors to borrow fire. Mother Africa, you must dispatch your youth corps to retrieve fire from society's ashes so as to illuminate and warm Azania. The youth's essence are energy, inspiration, vitality, creativity, resilience, must never again be hijacked. Young persons must renounce the culture of youth for hire. Instead of degrading itself in wild orgies, youth must turn healer. Its spirit must soak Africa, become the miracle remedy of our cancers, union of Africa's body and soul. Youth must gather its talents. Youth must conserve its latent force. Youth must own itself. Youth must purify itself. Youth must organize. Youth must mobilize. The world is the youth to subdue. Youth must command the world. The tremor of young people's power, which will smash Africa's barren past, which will reassemble Africa's majesty, is rumbling. Listen, prepare, give way. Victory is as certain as sunshine. Africa must endearingly embrace our youth. Youth must draw Africa to its loving heart. Africa must palaver with our youth. Youth must make conversation with youth. Youth must dialogue with Africa and the world. Africa must befriend our youth. Youth must reinvent love. Youth must proclaim we must live love. Youth must transform itself worthy heir of Africa's struggle tradition during its pilgrimage to Africa's bosom. Africa's youth must open its eyes to survey the panorama of opportunity as it prepares to awaken the snoring, lethargic proverbial giant. Africa's renaissance is youth renaissance. Africa's youth, the future is here, the future is the present, the future is now. Just to finalize, because it's long, youth must birth our Africa. Always remember, sacrifice, pleasure, pain, blood, and joy are companions of every noble birth. Youth of Africa, your Africa is waiting. Don't keep our people slaves any longer. Unchain their mind. Let them be truly free at last. Africa and your youth, where is your redemption anthem? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much for your perspectives there. Before we round up, I'd like to get closing remarks from Dr. Njoki and then from Boni and then